Crystal Chip Collector E is a fast-paced, simple puzzle platformer available on Switch and Steam as Crystal Chip Collector Hidden Gem. The main mode is Story Mode, which has you playing as a tiny cat thing, running through levels collecting computer chips to help speed up this ungrateful kid's computer so he can run the latest patch for his favorite game. The story is told through humorous dialogue before and after each of the 6 worlds, where the know-it-all child demonstrates his lack of PC experience with confident quips about downloading more RAM and such, while the cat thing player character does all the work. The gameplay consists of 6 worlds of 10 short one-screen levels each, where the objective is to collect all of the colored chips within the time limit. The puzzle aspect comes into play with switches that toggle the chips between collectible and electrified, and later also toggle barriers on and off, or the switches may become limited to single use only. Since it's timed, you'll need to figure out at a glance which route through the level will allow you to collect all of the chips. Usually you'll have a good 5 seconds to spare, but the last few worlds especially throw in some trickier designs that aren't so immediately obvious. And while this looks like the sort of platformer where you die and quickly restart, it's not. You have only 3 lives to complete the run of 10 levels in a world, and if you run out of lives from timing out or touching electrified chips, you have to start the world all over again. Fortunately, instead of needing to replay every stage just to get an attempt at practicing the one you're stuck on, there is a practice mode where you can play any stage you've reached and take your time figuring it out. So, in a sense, it becomes a game of playing as far as you can in story mode, then learning the levels that trip you up in practice mode, then going back to story mode and completing the set in one go after memorizing the solutions. It definitely feels like a decision made to pad out the length of the game, because if you had infinite lives, this game would be over in a flash. With 3 lives though, you're really forced to be careful and learn the levels ahead of time, at least for the last few worlds. Oh, and there's also these protect the fan boss level sort of things too. Finally, there's a speedrun mode, which is very similar, but which tracks your best times for each world. And that's the game. I didn't clear everything myself to know for sure if there's anything unlocked after the 6 worlds, but if that's it, personally I'd say the $8 price tag on the eShop is a bit steep. It feels more like a $4 game to me, but that's just like my opinion, man. Okay, that's the end. Thanks for watching.